Yo, what's up, my peoples and my A-listers? It is going down. ADG Universe Ex Backlash. This is our pre-show slash kickoff show where I explain things and give you inside information. First of all, I want to address the fact that I didn't do the ADG Universe Ex newsletter. It's been a long time. I haven't done it on the site. The ADG Universe Ex newsletter will be returning very soon. So keep an eye on the site and follow me on Facebook, etc. to know when that goes live. I want to do a little inside information, but we're going to be doing it here anyway. So it is what it is. I'll be explaining the matches and breaking them down in this pre-show and more. Now, a little bit more inside information. It's more on the production of the show. Now, during the show and in the last couple of shows, there's been some issues. I mentioned it on, I mentioned on community tab and everything about certain things about the show where glitches in the game since the last patch where everything was okay, but now there's some issues in universe mode with the patch. But I'm trying my best to keep the show moving. One of the things is memory issues, like when you save something in universe mode and you go out, especially title matches, they definitely disappear after you leave out of universe mode. Sometimes just backing out of the mode in general, not even going to this top screen, causes issues. So with that being said, hopefully everything's working right now. So if you notice that I actually did edits, then you know I had some problems. I may even actually show you guys the problems that I had and actually air it out in its realness with edits after it. But here we go. Matt Hardy is going to start the show here tonight, and he is going to address the fans on when he will be debuting, as well as several other factors that's going on in ADG Universe X. Also, one more thing I almost forgot. When it comes to promos and overlays, I did not have time to do special Backlash overlays. I was going to do them, but it just didn't happen. So it is what it is. You may see like ADG Universe X Worldwide on it instead of the thing. Just pretend it's sponsored by ADG Universe X Worldwide, our premiere show. So, just saying. So moving on, Tommaso Ciampa will be taking on the Fiend Bray Wyatt in an unannounced matchup. The Fiend sent me some eerie message through Firefly Bray Wyatt, and it is for an Extreme Firefly Rules matchup, and that will be going down here tonight at the start of the show for our first matchup. They're looking to settle the score. We'll talk about that more before the match. Then we have Shayna Baszler versus Rhea Ripley, two superstars that was destined to face each other. They'll be facing off for the first time. Shayna Baszler, ironically, a woman who was at the top of the division and a big star of the first ever Backlash, tonight just starting it off as the first women's matchup of the night against the upcoming Rhea Ripley, who she have history with in WWE, making their first matchup together here in Backlash tonight. We'll explain a little bit more about that matchup as well later on. Bret Hitman Hart versus Pete Dunne. It is for the ADG Universe X Undisputed Worldwide Championship. Yes, we're going to kick things off with bang. The third match of the night for the top coveted title in the men's division. Then we're going to go to the women's division for tag team action. It'll be a Chernado tag team matchup, and we'll talk about that more later. It's going to be the champion Sonya Deville and Toni versus Lana and Lacey Evans. Then we got a matchup between Adam Cole, baby, the NXT champion, the longest running NXT champion, in a matchup against the Game, Triple H. DX will not be at ringside. The Undisputed Era will not be at ringside, but you gotta wonder, will something happen during that match concerning those two teams? Also, we'll be seeing another Chernado tag team match over here at Backlash. Yes, themed Chernado tag team matches, what may be something that I will be doing as our coveted history when it comes to Backlash. But it starts tonight, the first ever versions of it, with the men's and women's. This matchup for the men's division is DX versus Bobby Lashley and Finn Balor, the Almighty and the Prince. The last time they was in action, they wasn't successful, and they haven't been in action much. I'm thinking DX is going to run away with this one, but we'll find out later. And then last but not least, our main event. It is triple threat, an extreme triple threat elim at that. Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and Lita. Three of the premier women in the women's division, and some saying the best women of all time, duking it out here tonight for the ADG Universe X undisputed women's championship. With that being said, let's go ahead and start the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ADG Universe Ex Backlash, our first pay-per-view of season 2, and also our second ever Backlash in history. Who's gonna make history tonight in Houston, Texas? Maybe we should bring back Booker T here tonight. Maybe he'll show up. All right, guys, coming up next, we're going to see Matt Hardy in action. I am not going to do any promo overlays for a majority of the show. So, yeah, it's going down the way it's going down. I am going to put it up for the promo because I am ad-libbing the promos, as you know. Little inside information. But Matt Hardy is here to talk about Lita, Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys and more, and what kind of impact they will have on ADG Universe X this season. Max acting a little weirdy. You gotta wonder if he's a little broken or woken still as a member of Team Extreme. I'm thinking he is. In fact, I heard this is going to be an ultimate deletion tour. Yes. Let's see if Matt Hardy can confirm that. I think he will. I think he will. So I picked up the wrong one. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, I'm having problems with my microphone. Excuse me, we were having technical difficulties here with Matt's microphone and other things. So many technical difficulties right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we can just sit back anymore. WWE, we have to act. We have to rise up. We have to show them that the Hardy Boys are ready. Those people in the back, they want you to tell me that you like you instead of listening to you. We want to tell you what we like instead of listening to you. But no, I'm going to listen to you. The power is what we will. For me, it's not proving myself yet. It's about sticking out with every single person who ever said I didn't have what it took to make it to the big time. Vince McMahon didn't think it, but ADG thinks I have what it takes. Guess what? I'm here now. I'm not going anywhere. And I'm not going to stop until I make it to the top of the mountain. When I get there, me and Jeff will find many people to delete. Yes. This is only the beginning. ADG Universe Ex is in for a rude awakening. From the tag team division to every division to the women's division with Lita already on top. We will delete you. Yes. So despite all that crazy problems that we had right there, the promo did go out. But yeah, Matt's acting a little weird, I know. All storyline, I don't know what happened to my thing. That's why we had that problem. I couldn't find my promo overlay, which in a way it was better that I did it without it. It is what it is. Tommaso Ciampa in action up next versus the Fiend Bray Wyatt. This is a Firefly, an extreme Firefly rules matchup between Ciampa and the Fiend Bray Wyatt. And this kind of goes down after Ciampa upsetted Bray Wyatt not once but not twice. Once in the Big Push Battle Royal where Ciampa eliminated the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Secondly, Ciampa by countout won against the Fiend Bray Wyatt. So this matchup, from my understanding, has the following rules. You will not be able to go by countout because falls count anywhere. And also, it is contested under extreme rules, so it's going to be crazy. I'm sure there's going to be some bizarre weapons at ringside. This is a matchup to look out for.
Making his way to the ring from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa!
You know, I don't even know what to say about this matchup, really, as mostly what to say about Ciampa, because of the actions of Ciampa over the last couple of weeks that put him in this position where he's at tonight. You know, Ciampa should have thought dearly about a lot of the things that he was doing. I mean, into the Fiend Bray Wyatt, but it does show that Ciampa has no fear, that Ciampa would do anything to get back to the top of the mountain. But I just really don't think, you know, messing around with the Fiend was the way to do things. Time to let him in. Wow. Is Bray Wyatt rocking a Firefly Funhouse shirt? I don't know how to take this, to be honest. In some way, it's kind of creepy still because this man is still sick and sadistic. Maybe he's just trying to set the mood for this extreme Firefly rules match. Remember, once again, in this matchup, this extreme Firefly rules match, you can pin anywhere and it is contested in extreme rules format. I'm understanding this is one version of the Firefly Funhouse. And there's a possibility that we could see another version if needed from Bray Wyatt. Ciampa brought about these rules by winning by countout. And now the Fiend Bray Wyatt looks to finally settle the score between him and Ciampa. You know, I really don't even really count the first match, and I don't think Bray does either, even though he was pinned by Ciampa. But that was a battle royal. It was not a one-on-one contest, so I can kind of understand. I want to thank everyone that is watching here tonight, the first pay-per-view. And I'm sorry that I couldn't do everything that I wanted to do for the show. But, you know, we still got some good surprises, some new things, and most of all, some of the best duking it out, and all titles on the line here at Backlash. The Fiend. The fans here in Texas believe that Bray is going to kill Tommaso Ciampa. And I believe he is. The question is, what kind of weapons will we see in this matchup? Will we see anything? But look at this, Tommaso Ciampa once again being slick, getting the best and trying to go for a quick pinfall on the Fiend Bray Wyatt. What is Ciampa's plan here? He just looking to go in and just trying to catch the Fiend off guard? And maybe that's what Ciampa has realized, that if you're good enough, you can catch the Fiend off guard. And remember, once again, this matchup is falls count anywhere. Pinfalls can count here at ringside. And now the Fiend picking him up, and oh, went for a move, and oh, the Fiend gets thrown into the ring post. I know a lot of people expected the Fiend right now to be standing on top in all his glory in ADG Universe X, but instead he has hit a roadblock, surprisingly, in last year's, I'm gonna say, breakout superstar in Tommaso Ciampa, who had a hard time starting but managed to come out. And when you think about it, now Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, is in the position that Ciampa was in, having a hard time starting, and it's from a guy who had a similar experience. Backdrop suplex from the Fiend Bray Wyatt. The matchup continues on here. Our first ever pay-per-view of season 2, and now the Fiend gaining a little leeway here with that maneuver. Grabs him up, and we're gonna see a suplex into the apron here from the Fiend. Ciampa looking a little damaged, and oh my God, Sister Abigail already. 1, 2, and the kick out. Oh my God, Bray Wyatt, like I thought, was gonna be vicious in this one. Off storyline, no, I didn't set anything a certain way. We are still the purest, realest wrestling simulation ever. No one was giving it any finishers or anything like that. Bray is just coming correct. And now Ciampa realizing that he's gonna need to do something else here to slow down the Fiend. And hearing this extreme Firefly rules, what is that? What does he have? I don't know what that is. What kind of weapon is it? And now they're on the outside. All up here, remember, falls can count anywhere. Now these two in the crowd, and our first matchup of the evening is already gotten out of control in a little extra like we do here in ADG Universe X. A punch to the face, Tommaso Ciampa just fighting the Fiend. The Fiend with another punch and another. Headbutts. This thing's turned into a fight. But this is what Bray wanted. He wanted it this way. And you got to think that maybe he's enjoying it, every bit of it. And slowly, the Fiend just beats the crap out of Ciampa until they back where they need to belong. And I don't know what that weapon is. What in the world is that? The first and only weapon that we've seen in this Firefly Funhouse, which I said earlier is one. It looked like that's a skull, a tribal skull of some sort. Oh God, what a maneuver from Ciampa into the cover. Where's the ref? 1, 2, and the Fiend kicks out. Thank you guys for watching Backlash. If you bought this pay-per-view and just now turning in, I don't know what's up with you. Get your money's worth, baby. But yes, that tribal weapon I have no idea what Ciampa's thinking, but he's trying to do whatever he can here. Missed the knee maneuver there. And now the Fiend is just going to choke him out here. Just choking him out. He could get the victory right here. He does. He chokes out Ciampa. Bray Wyatt gets his first victory in ADG Universe X and his first pay-per-view victory here tonight at Backlash. In a extreme Firefly I can't even say this match right. I want to say Funhouse, but it's the ADG Universe X Extreme Firefly Rules matchup. Bray Wyatt just hungry for victory here tonight, as it shows in these replays. We've seen one weapon, which leaves this matchup still a mystery, and just knowing that there is other versions of the matchup, and if anyone else is going to challenge Bray to this matchup again, or make Bray angry enough to want to bring out this match or ask for this type of matchup, I don't know what to say. But Bray Wyatt with the victory, our first winner of the night. Coming up next, we're gonna have Shayna Baszler take on Rhea Ripley. Now, you know their story in WWE, but let's explain what's going on in ADG Universe X right now. Shayna Baszler is a star and the first ever officially earned and crowned ADG Universe X Undisputed Champion. She made this division. She put this division on her back. She's held it down for so long. Now looking to climb back up and maybe eventually get a rematch at that title. She faces Rhea Ripley, a lady who came in this year making a lot of noise. This is Rhea Ripley's first pay-per-view. Let's go ahead and go down the ringside.
Making her way to the ring from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler.
You know, this match is all about climbing the women's division, and for Rhea Ripley, you know, she didn't get the championship match. She came very close up. She got the #1 contenders match. But, you know, right now, you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested by the best in the division in Shayna Baszler. You looking to climb that division? Well, this is Shayna's division, and you're going to have to get past her tonight if you're looking to get another shot at that #1 contendership. Here's a little inside information on Shayna Baszler. She asked me, I asked her if she was afraid of Rhea Ripley here tonight. I know, dumb question. And just exactly what is her plan here tonight against Rhea Ripley? She said she is not afraid of Rhea Ripley, and that, you know, she may have been making a tear. She may be the NXT champion, but she has a lot to learn here in ADG Universe X as the NXT champion. And she says that she needs to pay her respects anyway, and that she owes Shayna an ass whooping for taking the NXT championship from her in the WWE to begin with. So this is a very personal matchup that you see in here. And I know Rhea has a lot to worry about with Charlotte Flair as well on the road to WrestleMania, but tonight she needs to get past Shayna Baszler as well. The skeletons in her closet has came back. And here we go. You're watching ADG Universe Ex Backlash, the purest, realest wrestling simulation ever, with our first pay-per-view of season 2, where history will be made again. Shayna Baszler just schooling Rhea Ripley there with the takedown. And this is gonna, like I said, this is gonna be an interesting matchup here from Rhea Ripley and Shayna Baszler. I'm looking to see a lot of, you know, straight up brawling and big moves. The high knee there from Shayna Baszler. Haven't called long action like this in a while. And now the knees. I said this was going to get vicious. This was going to be a brawl. And we're going to see a lot of striking in this contest. And you can see it right here as we start. Elbows into the corner. And over the counter. Striking to the knee of Shayna. Maybe trying to weaken those knee strikes up of Shayna Baszler. Rhea Ripley with the Irish whip here. And the drop kick. You know, some people say that Rhea Ripley shouldn't really be where she's at because a lot of her matches that she gained her points on was from a non-ADG Universe Ex superstar. But I beg to differ. You know, they did it in ADG Universe Ex arena under my rules, under my jurisdiction. And there go the submission there. You would have thought it was Shayna Baszler, the submission magician, who would have been first to hit her with that, with a submission maneuver. But like I said, I beg to differ, and it was Ruby Riott. You know, Ruby Riott is one hell of a women's wrestler. She has shown her prestige and her proudness all over the globe. So, to those people out there that say that Rhea Ripley didn't deserve the spotlight on the pay-per-view here tonight, especially against a woman like Shayna Baszler to prove herself, you're wrong. But honestly, are there many women in the back right now that are ready for Shayna Baszler more than Rhea Ripley? I don't think so. Even my girl Io Shirai, who I really wanted, not ready. Even the veteran Tamina, who I wanted to make a champion here in ADG Universe Ex over the last year or so, who is the original, the pioneer, I don't think she's ready. And some may say if Shayna was to face Sasha Banks would not be ready for Shayna Baszler, just by the history. Sasha's just now getting the ball rolling for herself. I really think Sasha's in probably the biggest star being watched here tonight coming into this pay-per-view, especially for the women's division and maybe the entire roster, ADG Universe Ex in general. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The power of Rhea Ripley. This is going to be, despite everything I said and all the credit that I gave Rhea Ripley, this is an upset if she wins here. A big upset, and it shows a lot about Rhea Ripley. The cover here. Shayna Baszler with the kick out. Shayna also told me that she's not looking to pass the torch over to Rhea Ripley that easy tonight, and she's gonna have to fight for her spot if she's looking to be #1 contender. And look at that with the Ripley bomb into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, a very close count there. I thought it could be been over. Remember, our third matchup of the night here tonight is going to be for the top coveted title between Bret Hart and Pete Dunne. I think a lot of people in that matchup is counting Bret Hart out. Bret Hart could shock us all here at Backlash tonight. Bret Hart, he won the first ever ADG Universe Ex Royal Rumble and more. We'll talk about that later. These two women right now putting on a clinic. The spear. Rhea Ripley has completely slowed Shayna Baszler down in her tracks over the last couple minutes in this matchup. But this is Shayna Baszler. If anyone can come back against her. And once again, a submission from Rhea Ripley here tonight. Well, I wasn't expecting this type of offense from Rhea Ripley. And now Shayna working over those arms, maybe getting prepared for a submission of her own. I ask you guys to tell a friend about the channel. Like, share, comment, and all that to help support the channel, especially in this day and age. And also hope you guys out there keeping safe. You know, we're not practicing social distances here and worrying about the coronavirus here in this arena, as these fans are immune to the coronavirus here in the ADG Universe Ex arena. But make sure you're doing it out there. And that Karafuda clutch is locked in. That's it. That's it. Rhea Ripley did great, but she is not ready for Shayna Baszler. Dang, look at that drop kick. One of the cool maneuvers we saw here. Once again, another great maneuver from Rhea Ripley. We hear a lot of highlights from Rhea Ripley, but this right here is what really mattered. The submission magician. Rhea Ripley tapping her out in that clutch. Shayna could be well on her way once again to the top. I hate that I pressed that button, because as I told you guys, there are issues sometimes when you go out. It causes problems with the matches. Okay. Whew, we're safe. We're safe. Coming up next, ADG Universe Ex Undisputed Worldwide Championship is our top coveted title, but you giving it this matchup early, as the women will be in the main event. Once again, shout out to the women for the second time ever in Backlash history. They have shown to be what to watch out for and hold down that main event. But Bret the Hitman Hart versus Pete Dunne is next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed Worldwide Championship.
Let's give it up for the first ever ADG Universe Ex Men's Royal Rumble winner in Bret the Hitman Hart. At WrestleMania, it was a triple threat matchup between Bret the Hitman Hart, my man Pete Dunne, and my man Rey Mysterio. On that night, Pete Dunne would do what he had to do and become the champion. Tonight, Bret looks to win his first title after winning the Big Push Battle Royal. Can he get it done? There he goes, the ADG Universe Ex Undisputed Worldwide Champion, Pete Dunne. Coming to the ring with his game face on. You know, Pete Dunne, you know, we haven't seen much of him. And a lot of the men's division, the champions, honestly, we haven't seen much of. And I thought about that going into the night, and I wondered, are these guys ready, though? Are these guys ready for these competitors here tonight? Shayna Baszler, we didn't see much of her. She was ready. I think they are. I think they are. I know some think they are, and I've heard the rumors. I heard the rumors, but they are. I think they're ready. The Bruiserweight, I think, definitely is ready.
Introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart. And introducing the champion from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds. He is the Bruiserweight, Dunne.
You know, as this matchup begins, I want to go off the script a little bit. Yeah, I like that better than going off the storyline. Yeah, I want to go off the script a little bit and talk a little bit about what happened behind the scenes. You may see me posted on the community creations. Mom, I'm saying community creations on the community tab. Okay, you may have seen me post about me trying to create an up-to-date look, an original look for Bret the Hitman Hart. Not too far-fetched though, but something different, something new, and him rocking his gray hair to make him look recent and more realistic. But what happened was glitches with his hair standing all up top of his head, so I do apologize for that. And I also had planned to make something for Pete Dunne, but I was running out of time. You know, I am recording this late at night right now on the 28th. At 1:54 a.m. I had to get up around 7:30 to get some supplies, some groceries and things for the house. So yeah, but I just wanted to let you guys know some of the things I had planned for this matchup, but it is what it is. There's another reason why I'm saving for the other things for later on, but look at this, Pete Dunne locking it in, trying to tap out Bret the Hitman Hart. Pete Dunne said that he really respects Bret the Hitman Hart, but he's here to make a name for himself, and beating the Hitman is something that would definitely put his names up there in the limelight. Will help him make that history here in ADG Universe Ex. He says he fought a lot of people as the All-Star Pro Wrestling Champion. He's been in matches with some big-time people such as Daniel Bryan and Rey Mysterio. He said, but if he can knock out Bret Hitman Hart, it'll be something that he would really cherish. He also said he means no disrespect, but it's something, you know, he's watched a lot of Bret's matches growing up. He said for him tonight, being in the ring, it's like a fantasy match and a dream come true, but he's not going to be sleeping. He's going to do his best to make sure the Hitman doesn't lock on that sharpshooter. And that shows that Pete Dunne, you know, he respects it. You know, Bret had a submission on Luke Harper in that match. The cover here and the kick out. Luke Harper, aka Brody. Oh man, what a punch there, right to the gut. And now Pete Dunne just having his way with Bret the Hitman Hart. And a stump to the back. You gotta wonder what the fans are gonna think about this matchup. Also with the pay-per-views, you know, Undisputed, we talk about Undisputed, the ADG Universe Ex exclusive pay-per-view, where we have the All-Star Pro Wrestling champion, the Undisputed Champion, go head-to-head. You know, earlier this year, we seen Triple H get in the ring with Pete Dunne and in a mixed gender matchup in the debut, and we talked about that scenario and what could happen if those two met up again with all the titles on the line. Pete Dunne came so close last year, becoming a Grand Slam Undisputed Champion, but he did not get it done. Rey did it, first ever to do that, but it was short-lived because Bobby Lashley cashed in on him. But the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, something else to think about. Who's going to qualify for that? Well, the best of the best in the power ratings will go for that title. Right down, you know, that definitely could be Bret Hart. He has definitely set himself up to be a premier superstar on the show. The power driver from Bret the Hitman Hart. Just classic vintage wrestling that Bret Hitman Hart has also mastered under his technical prowess. A 2 count. Pete Dunne, he's bruiser tough. Bret Hitman Hart locks him up here. Vertical suplex, no, the counter. And now to the back, oh my God. What a maneuver, the backbreaker. The double knee backbreaker from Pete Dunne off the reversal. And now the forearm. And now the viciousness of the bruiserweight is starting to show. Who let that bruiser out? It looks like Pete's a little tired. If Bret can take advantage of that fatigue, it could smell trouble. But right now, I think he just want to go ahead and put him away. Fit her in. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Pete Dunne holds on to the championship. I want to give credit and respect to Bret the Hitman Hart tonight. He put the fight to Pete Dunne, but Pete Dunne, as we have seen this year and a lot of last year, there's a reason why he is where he is now. It's a big reason why he is where he is now.
Here is your winner, and still the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
I would have wished they would have fixed them call names of those titles. That's off the script too, but Pete Dunne with the victory. Still holding that gold. All right, also here tonight, remember the Concerto tag team matches. We're going to see our first one, a new heritage for Backlash. Every year we're going to be putting on these Concerto tag team matches. Some may say that should be something safe for TLC. No, we're going to be doing the TLC matches for TLC. But these Concerto tag matches, nothing but crazy chairs everywhere. Hopefully they take advantage of these rules and we see a lot of chairs. And I know sometimes this year people don't care about getting extreme. They just want to whoop the other person's ass. And it's the way it goes sometimes. But anyway, it's going down. Here comes one half of Ravishing and Classy. Classy and Ravishing. I forget what I named them, to be honest with you. I'm just being real. But, yo, these two have got it done in the tag team division. Can they get it done here tonight and win back the titles? Technically, we need more women's tag teams. And women in the back. Form a squad. We've seen Sonya Deville and Toni, basically both of these teams. We've seen these two teams do it, and they made history and became champions. It may be a woman in the back that's the key to you becoming a champion. Both of these teams found a significant other, and that's how they became champions. Though Lacey and them aren't the champions yet, they made their history last year, and they're looking to do it again here tonight. And they're kind of already doing it, being the first to compete in this environment, in his first ever Concerto tag team matchup. Chairnado, excuse me. You know what I'm saying. Chairnado tag team match. I'm gonna give a big shout out to Lacey. She representing that South Carolina just like me. Oh, Lacey. I don't know who I want to win this matchup. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a fan of a lot of these stars here in Universe X, but especially in this matchup here right now. I'm not sure why these two are coming out separately. But anyway, one half of Fire and Desire Storm, yes, Toni Storm, formed a tag team with Sonya Deville, and Mandy has been helping these two on the side as well. Lacey Evans' person said that Toni Storm is what she would call a hard rock, heavy metal, nasty. And she's going to get rid of that nasty tonight. We're going to see. UK, fix those belts. Jesus Christ. Make me not want to watch Tony's entrance. Once again, going off script there. Glitches everywhere here. But this matchup for the ADG Universe Ex Undisputed Tag Team, Worldwide Tag Team Championship in the women's division. Remember, this is Tornado rules, which means they can use all the weapons they want as long as it's a chair. And on top of that, everyone can be in the ring at the same time. Pinfalls in this matchup must be in the ring. And look at this, Toni early on trying to get a pinfall. We haven't seen Toni in any matches here this year, so this is going to be a treat. We've seen Sonya tap out Lana, about a couple of weeks back. That's all we've seen. Here to push over. Bam! Another maneuver. Oh, and another suplex. This has already gotten out of control. You can tell there's a lot of tension between these teams. And I want to tell you first, thanks to someone behind the scenes by the name of Rhea D, who creates spectacular calls. Check out my video of me using his John Morrison. Thanks to him, someone by the name of Taya Valkyrie is most likely returning this year. Taya made a big splash last year. Even was part of the inaugural matchup for the tag team titles. Her and Becky Lynch was a tag team and pretty successful, even though they didn't win the titles on that night. But they made history with Su Yung and Asuka. And finally, we're going to get some weapons in this. The first chair has been... Jesus. What kind of chair is that? The thing's old and rusty. But heck, it'll do the job. That's old school right there. Like an old computer chair or something. Look at Sonya Deville, though. Her technical skills has been amazing to watch so far this year. And she's going for that submission, and she's already made Lacey tap out, and just like that, it's over. We didn't even really get to see many chairs, but Sonya's is a beast right now with her submissions. Do not let Sonya tap in these submissions, quickly making Lacey Evans tap out in this match. That was like one of those Divas matches back in the day. It was over just like that. I'm holding both of the things up because someone was glitched. Them glitches. But ladies and gentlemen, some will say this is one of the best. This title is just as important, and I would kind of agree. But ADG Universe Ex All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship was made for the up-and-comers. It was made before you can showcase yourself for that undisputed championship. Usually, this is where you start. Usually. Bret Hart was the exception. But usually this is where you start. Adam Cole versus Triple H is happening right now.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the All-Star Professional Championship.
Adam Cole, the longest running NXT champion, is here, baby. And how great would it be if Adam Cole can beat Triple H, a guy that's his boss in WWE? It's got to be a weird situation. So I reached out to Adam Cole and I asked him, what do you think about taking on the game Triple H tonight? Adam Cole says it's going to be different, but he's just going to do what he does every night. He's going to go in there and undisputedly put on a wrestling clinic. He's going to go in there and undisputedly show the game why he is the person who should be wearing that gold, baby. Also, if you want that attire, you can get it on my PS4 account, as well as several other attires that I put up from my personal universe to ADG Universe Ex as well. Here comes the game. You know, I also asked Triple H the same question that I asked Adam Cole. What is it going to be like? And Triple H said, you know, as a cerebral assassin, he holds the upper hand when it comes to mind games, even though Adam Cole is no stranger to doing him on his own. But he's still the king when it comes to that, and also the king of kings in that ring. He says that tonight, when he steps in the ring with Adam Cole, you know, he doesn't have to worry about fighting his boss. He says he's going to be in that ring as the king and as the boss of that ring. He said no disrespect to Sasha Banks, despite, you know, the history between his wife and them, but he's going to go in there tonight as the boss, take down him, and as the champion as well. Now I'll tell you what, Triple H, you need to chill with that. I'm just saying, because I'm the main boss. And when it comes to that men's division, and that's that. But with that being said, I am impressed with everything that Triple H and these guys have done. I just realized now Triple H is not rocking his attire for some reason. And I know I put it on him. Jesus Christ. Why he's not wearing his DX attire? This game is glitching now. Game just completely forgot. I'm just glad this match is still a title match. Here we go. The All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship is on the line.
Introducing the challenger from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, Adam Cole. And introducing the champion from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds. He is the Game, Triple H.
Triple H also told me he is so proud of winning his first ever championship. He said it shows to him that he still got it and that he still is the game and that he can compete with the upper echelon in professional wrestling. And he said even if that's the only title he receives before his Universe X career is over, he is happy to have won that championship. All right, here we go. It is going down. Should I say, baby? They lock up here. This has become a wrestling match. Adam Cole showing he has strength. And the game surprised there that he was took down by Adam Cole. Adam Cole was in the spotlight a couple weeks and favored to win the Big Push Battle Royal, but he's here tonight in this title match versus Triple H. And I think that is good. That is very good for him. Looking to win his first championship in ADG Universe Ex. He didn't get it done last season either. He made some great matches to be remembered. One against the guy you just seen in action with Pete Dunne. In fact, he holds a victory over Pete Dunne but could not get it done when it really mattered for a title. Look at this. Adam Cole, the smaller man here, showing his manpower. Oh, and his quickness. Super kicks, baby, all over the place from Adam Cole. Maybe it will. What? The game trying to for a cover here? The way this matchup looks right now, we could see Adam Cole bring home the title. So far tonight, not many or at all any title changes. But hopefully there's a change here. We go to the later stages of this pay-per-view. Adam Cole went for that punch there, but Triple H, bam, right to the face of Adam Cole. Dragging Adam Cole to the center ring. Adam Cole back up there. You know, right now, Adam Cole is probably feeling himself. You know, like I said, longest running NXT champion right now. And for him, he's not going to get his takeover spotlight, as you know, do the things with, you know, this cancel season of the coronavirus. Well, I shouldn't say that. Steve Corona, you know, with all that going on. By the way, if you notice things got cut off in the middle of this match, it's because I mentioned that virus. Anyway, and up and down he goes. Down into the cover he goes. 1, 2, and the kick out. But Adam Cole says because there wasn't no NXT takeover, he's looking to have his takeover moment and his WrestleMania moment right here tonight versus Triple H here at Universe X Backlash. Here he goes. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, God. The game laid out by Adam Cole, baby. Adam Cole looking to maybe finish now. But the game with a running STO into the cover. You got to think the Undisputed Era and DX is watching this matchup. Is there two? I want to say Triple H is not a leader. It's shared evenly. But I do still look at Triple H as a leader of DX, even though some people look at it as Shawn Micheals. 1, 2, and the kick out. Spine buster. Will we see the pedigree next? Adam Cole with the counter. And oh, he's gonna send this thing to the outside again. It's like Adam Cole wants to do some damage using the outside environment. Is this the second time he goes to the outside? But Triple H throws him right back in. I think the game knows what Adam Cole's trying to do. He's just not gonna let him do it. Oh man, nice counter. Adam Cole with the Uchigaroshi. And now the Florida Keys, baby. On the game, Triple H. Could we see the last shot next? Will we have a new champion? No, he's gonna go for the cover. Still, will we have a new champion? 1, 2, and the kick out is only 2. How close was Adam Cole for having 2 pieces of gold, baby? The game. Oh my God. Lift up. Showing his strength. Kick to the gut. The pedigree. Oh, with precision. You can tell that hurt the head of Adam Cole, and that's probably it. But how in the world Adam Cole kicked out of that? Adam Cole just kicked out of that star-studded pedigree with precision. I don't know how. The game with a flying clothesline. How's Adam Cole still in this? I'm going to tell you how. It's that undisputed heart of Adam Cole. And now Adam Cole punching his way into the defiance, but now dragon screw leg whip by Triple H. Remember, this is for the ADG All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship. This is where dreams begin in ADG X. This is where you begin, a lot of people begin their careers here with this title. And now Triple H locking it in, and oh, the pedigree again. That's probably it. There's no way in hell Adam Cole's kicking out of that. 1, 2. What the hell? I guess there is a way in hell as Adam Cole kicked out of that second pedigree. How? The game is probably even beside himself right now. Adam Cole refusing to die. Another punch. What do we have here? Oh my God. Snake eyes into the turnbuckle. Triple H is just trying to give this man a concussion. Damage what a lot of the ladies would say the pretty face of Adam Cole. Especially Britt Baker. The elbow. And look at this. Oh man, what a neck breaker from Adam Cole in ravishing fashion. Yes, ravishing fashion. Shades of the ravishing Rick Rude. Now we got Florida Keys again. Will he go for the cover or another move? He's gonna go for the cover here. Can he get it on the game? 1, 2, and the kick out. Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing so far the match of the night. Adam Cole has these matches at the start of every year, it seems. Backlash is just like his time, but can he make it his championship time this year? Elbow. Adam Cole kicks it. Oh my God. Last shot to the game. Last shot to the game. This could be it right here. And oh my God. How is these two men still competing? Adam Cole in shock. The game is kicked out of the last shot. And now the spine buster. And we know what's next. No, the game's just gonna go for the cover here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close. Adam Cole kicks out again, baby. Will the third pedigree do the charm if it connects? Triple H setting up. Kick to the gut. Pedigree. Cameraman in close. The pedigree connects. The cover by Triple H. 1, 2, 3. He gets it done. Woo! What a match. What a match. I cannot believe the matchup we just seen. Adam Cole, you don't have nothing to fear, but Triple H, why are you doing this? Triple H, the attack on Adam Cole. Triple H, oh God, oh my God, right into the apron. What has got in the game? What has gotten into the game? Guys, DX has already made its mark. Can they bring home the tag team championships too? And when I say that, I'm not just talking about that after-match slaughter we seen from Triple H after Adam Cole put on a very impressive matchup. I'm talking about the fact that he just already holds the title. They already hold the title, and they can hold the tag team titles as well. And the way the DX has been going, as I will talk about very soon, honestly, if I'm going by experience and the momentum ride, I think this could be the first title change we see in ADG X this season. Let's go down the ringside. DX coming to the ring. The ADG Universe Ex version of Shawn Micheals donning that mask. We haven't seen his face not once without that mask in ADG Universe X. X-Pac, a man that has been shocking us all. Very impressive in the #1 contendership matchup last week. And also very impressive defeating Kevin Owens in his debut tryout match. And now looking to bring home gold. Shawn Micheals and X-Pac looking to get their first goal in ADG Universe X. Can DX once again make a show in here tonight that we will remember? I don't know why I always select this certain attire I did for him, but they never let me use it. It's weird. I select it, it'd be on the screen, but he still come out in the same attire every single time. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are enjoying the show as we're graced with one half of the tag team champions, the Almighty and the Prince. First up, the Almighty Bobby Lashley. But like I said, why it favors DX going in this matchup is because the last time we seen the tag team champions, they couldn't defeat the Undisputed Era, which is the reason why the Undisputed Era was reconsidered for contendership after I promised that they wouldn't have contendership. Tonight, I'm hoping, even though Bobby and Finn haven't been competing, that they're prepared for this matchup and that they're ready. Also, you can get my Bobby Lashley Almighty attire, which is actually an authentic attire. You can get it on PS4 on Community Creations. And here's a man that you cannot think, that you got to think about basically when you think of ADG Universe Ex, and that is Finn Balor. Especially when it comes to making the history last year and putting the show on the map. You got to give credit for Finn Balor. He put the people in the seats. He started the evolution, or shall I say, the X-elution of ADG Universe Ex. From the demon to now the prince. Actually, he was the prince to the demon and back to the prince again. You can see all those great matches by checking out season 1, available here on YouTube. You definitely want to check that out. Just spectacular matches, spectacular things between him, Rey Mysterio, Pete Dunne, just great matches. And even at one point in an inaugurational matchup with Shinsuke Nakamura. You know, Finn Balor was out of action. He was out of action after getting the demon knocked out on by Rey Mysterio and losing his title. Came back, put a formation together with Bobby Lashley to make his first ever WrestleMania moment in the first ever ADG Universe Ex WrestleMania and become tag team champions. But there's a lot of rumors and speculation that these two are not going to hold on to the title long. That they've got a little rusty. They got some ring rust, and they're just not going to be able to do it much longer. And that tonight is the night for DX. Remember, this is a chair-nado tag team matchup. Those are the champions. And this matchup is about to go down. The referee holds the titles up high. The last Chair-nado tag match was over with before we knew it, thanks to Sonya Deville. Ended with a submission. It looks like Finn Balor's trying to make quick work of X-Pac. You know, ask Finn, what do you think about X-Pac earlier on tonight and the moves that X-Pac has made, you know, with his career early on. And he said, you know, X-Pac is someone that he watched, you know, he was a big fan of DX and the Click. You know, which is why he was very happy to be a part of Bullet Club, to be able to don that Too Sweet and throw it up and all that. But at the same token, he says X-Pac still isn't ready for Finn Balor. But right now, it seems like X-Pac is ready. He's going for a submission. Well, we see another submission here earlier on tonight. We may not even see any chairs. Remember, they can use weapons as long as they are chairs, as many as they can find. We have donned many chairs up under that ring. If they grab them, that is yet to be seen. The DX chop already to Finn Balor. While X-Pac's putting that work. Oh man, the slap by Finn Balor. I guess he's seen that chop from Shawn Micheals. And now, here comes the Almighty. Remember, this is the chair-nado. They can use those chairs at ringside. Shawn Micheals is trying to make good use of that rule, as well as X-Pac here. DX tonight, they're doing what they're known to do. But the thing is, they ain't breaking rules tonight. This is something they can do in this matchup, which is another reason why, in a way, this favors DX, the Degenerates. Oh man, chair shot. We could see a lot of those. X-Pac throwing Finn Balor. Oh my, Bobby Lashley has the chair now. Shawn sees it, but he couldn't stop it. The kip up. X-Pac's going back in the ring. And now he's one-on-one with Bobby Lashley, the clothesline. Bobby Lashley and Finn Balor are also two former ADG Universe Ex undisputed worldwide champions. This is why this team was a team we thought was going to be unstoppable. And they got to get us thinking that, again, and a win over DX could do just that. Maybe their matchup against the Undisputed Era was a fluke. But Shawn Micheals tuning up the band. Oh, God. He hits it. Falls back on Finn Balor. Bobby, stop showing up. Look behind you. It's over. Just like that. New tag team champions. And no, that was not scripted. I just called it like I saw it based upon the power ratings and the momentum. And DX right now as a stable is the first stable to hold nothing but gold. Maybe DX should be gold, baby. I shouldn't say that. That's what happened to Adam Cole tonight.
Here are your winners, and the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Micheals.
But I figured it was going to happen. And it did. And once again, it glitched on the music. But DX, new tag team champions, in the reign of the Almighty and the Prince, was short-lived. I don't think this one will be. I really don't. But ladies and gentlemen, we have given you so far over an hour and 18 minutes of great wrestling. Please thumb up the video if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you haven't done so already as we enter our main event. It is a triple threat elimination extreme rules matchup. We have Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and the champion Lita here tonight. I will tell you the story of how they got here and more as this matchup begins. But yeah, if you guys could do those things, I really would truly appreciate it. It will help support the channel to get us more here. And it will be great for all the work and all the time I put in for these shows outside of being a single father. Here we go. First up, it's the man Becky Lynch, who's also on her road to WrestleMania to face off someone she faced off numerous times, and first here in ADG Universe Ex in Shayna Baszler. Might be the first time we see Becky Lynch as the WWE champion, but the question is, will she regain the title that she lost not that long ago with the ADG Universe Ex Undisputed Worldwide Women's Championship? Off the script. Hope you guys enjoy these edits I made. You can also get this attire on PlayStation Network on PS4. Of course, PlayStation Network is on PS4. What the heck have I been saying tonight? I do not know. But I hope you still enjoyed my commentary and this event and this pay-per-view, period. Here's someone that Becky has history with as a friend and a foe in Sasha Banks. You know, Sasha Banks had a terrible start in her ADG Universe Ex career, stopped by Stephanie McMahon in several situations, but she used the big push battle royal a couple weeks ago to finally get to where she needs to be, beating the best of the best that the ADG Universe Ex women's division had to offer, and people say that this women's division is the most stacked division they ever seen. And she did it. She did it in premier fashion. And now Sasha Banks, after being tested again against Rhea Ripley, proved that she deserves the #1 contendership after winning that big push battle royal, and here she is now today. Did I mention she had to go up against Stephanie McMahon, a woman who terrorized her last season and even beat her down in our last boss standing matchup. But let's talk about this woman. She is the first ever ADG Universe Ex undisputed. First ADG Universe Ex women's Royal Rumble winner, and I have no idea why that title is glitched. Lita wears it, but it just is. I don't know why. It's been like that ever since the update. It is what it is. But Lita, wearing that championship around her waist, coming here to ringside here tonight to defend in this ADG Universe X Extreme Elimination Rules matchup. Earlier tonight, Matt Hardy mentioned how Team Extreme was going to be making history. We got a chance of Becky here. Lita is making history here tonight. She managed to get that title because she was going to have to, because she beat Becky Lynch after she won a shot at the title early on in the season at the premiere. She won a shot. Then Becky Lynch's boyfriend, Seth Rollins, who sneaked in and got him also a contract after challenging Lita and Jeff Hardy to a matchup where they said the winner of that matchup, if they could beat Lita and Jeff Hardy, Becky would be added and get her rematch here at Backlash. Also, Seth will be given a contract. So here we go. They won it. Becky's in this match, making it a triple threat instead of a one-on-one, and Seth's been added to the roster. I gotta wonder if Matt Hardy and what his feelings on that situation, and if he wants to maybe do something to, Seth Rollins in the upcoming weeks. I think probably Matt will probably go against Seth Rollins first, come the first ever ADG Universe X worldwide stop after this pay-per-view. Oh man. Also, a big announcement. You're only going to hear it here. I'm not going to make any special overlays. For those that are really watching, I want to thank you with this inside announcement. Those that are really watching out there and watching this main event. I know it's a surprise. You wasn't expecting it. But we are going to crown another women's championship in the women's division this year. That's right. We're going to have an all-star pro wrestling women's champion. That's right. Open up more leeway to the women's division and making things even, because I felt like the women deserved a chance to also be showcased more and get more shots at being a champion. So that's what's going down. The women's division has been improved even more this season. The question is, how are we going to crown it? You got to stay tuned in the upcoming weeks. There may be a special. There may be a tournament. I'm not sure yet, but we are going to crown ADG Universe X All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's Champion. Stephanie's going to probably have more information about that in the upcoming weeks, but let's go ahead and talk about this matchup. I mean, it's been crazy between these women so far. We've seen some go to the outside, some come back in, after numerous maneuvers. But right now, you got to think that these women are starting to die down a little bit. I know we just got started, but these women are very hard-hitting. Remember, this is extreme, but these women have not rung anything in. Look at Becky Lynch there, Becky Lynch, with the repeated leg drops in the style of the man. Oh, my God, the manhandle on Sasha Banks. Lita has a chair. And went straight after Becky Lynch. So much history between Becky Lynch and Lita. The reversal. Becky Lynch with a counter. And now the man, oh God, with the back exploder. Becky Lynch into the cover. Looking to become a two-time women's champion. Just like Shayna Baszler. You gotta think Shayna Baszler definitely doesn't want Becky to earn that right. Good God. With a tripod there. These weapons here. Everyone tonight, they had a chance to bring weapons in, but these women in the main event, they're not wasting any time. Maybe that's why these women are in the main event. They take advantage of the rules. They know the rules. They take advantage of it and make good use of it. Swinging net breaker from the boss, Sasha Banks. And what a big win this would be for Sasha Banks if she could win tonight after everything she's been through. And a win over Lita and Becky Lynch would be crazy. Almost eliminated there by Lita, though. Got a one that Lita might bring out a table and a ladder to go with that chair here tonight. Or at least a ladder. That's what the Hardy Boys and Team Extreme was known for. And it's over. Lita with the elimination of Sasha Banks. But now, look at this Exploder. Into the cover. 1, 2, and the kick out. These matches tonight, though, some has been kind of fast and frantic, but they've been on point. I still think the match of the night goes to Adam Cole as Becky Lynch lock in the submission. The Adam Cole versus Triple H matchup is what I'm trying to say there, but so much action going on here. And Becky again, so relentless is Becky Lynch. She has it locked in. Lita with the got out of there just in the nick of time. And look at this, Lita with the power bomb into the cover. I just thought about it tonight. We haven't seen anything super. Maybe we will in this match. This is our main event. Thank you guys for watching Backlash. Will we crown a new champion? Lita, twist of fate on the man into the cover. Will Lita remain champion? And the kick out. So far tonight, only one title change with the tag team championships. The counter. Oh man, went to the backdrop. A drop kick to the back. Now Lita gonna grab that tripod. No, oh my God. I felt that one. And several shots with the tripod from the man. Becky putting on a tripod clinic. She's gonna make a movie. And I'm not talking about the Marine that she was in. Maybe a new Marine. Starring her and Lita. And now, manhandle slam. That could possibly do it. Becky Lynch. Oh my gosh, she was almost a two-time champion. Great showing from Becky Lynch here. Lita out of the way there. Grabs the tripod. Shows her what it feels like. Dishing it right back to her. Good God. I don't know if I can continue watching these shots. And now Becky. And reminder, a lot of these tires, like I said, you've seen here, will be available online. Sasha's not available yet, but Lita's and Becky attires are available. But Sasha will come up as well as soon as I make her a second. 1 after the reverse net breaker. Becky Lynch and Lita looking to continue their storied rivalry here tonight and put on a match that these fans will remember. And I think they've done it. I don't think it's the match of the night, but it is living up to the hype. Becky Lynch. Oh my God, look at them shots. Them shots to the shin. Lita's perched over, and now more shots with that freaking tripod. Oh my God, but this must continue. This is completely legal in this matchup. If Lita is extreme, she needs to show us right here tonight in this matchup. Becky Lynch now, snap suplex. Tired but in control is the man, Becky Lynch. And looking to hit the Exploder. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm thinking she might have done it right here. 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch is a two-time women's champion. She's done it here at Backlash. I feel like Sasha was just co-starring in that one. Now, I know we're doing a lot of movie similes here, but I gotta say that I think the main event was still a hit. Thanks to Lita. I hate to say this, Lita and Becky Lynch, most of all. Not saying Sasha didn't do a lot, but she did not live up to what we thought she was gonna do. I mean, I put this woman on the cover of this pay-per-view because I believed in it. I'm a little disappointed. Maybe Stephanie was right. I don't know. I hate to be hating on her, but Becky Lynch standing tall here tonight makes me wish that she was the woman on the outro and not this woman I'm about to put up. And once again, I'm hating. I know I am. But Becky Lynch, give it up. Give it up to the man. Once again, the champion. And she's pretty much put herself next in the history books to Shayna Baszler with this win. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Leave thumbs up, comments, shares, etc. Interact below and all that. And I'll see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here. Peace.